Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the Mighty Strength LR Legendary Super Saiyan, the Indestructible Saiyan Evil, which I think in hindsight's a bit harsh, but yeah, the Indestructible Saiyan Evil Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. He is an extreme strength LR. He was a global first LR. He was the first LR Easy A, and although not the first LR Super Easy A, I think he's a pretty good one. So, Indestructible Saiyan Evil, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, Strength type lead, Ki +4, attack, defense, and HP 120. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes AoE damage on his 12 Ki, and raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy on his 18 Ki. This guy is a World Tournament beast, but they've given him so much Ki, he may actually have a problem, but we'll talk about that later on. Saiyan Warrior Race and Lineage, Berserker, Prepare for Battle, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power are the Broly-centric link set that he has. An Exploding Rage, Full Power, Inhuman D's, Legendary Existence, Movie Bosses, Planetary Destruction, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Pure Saiyans, Resurrected Warriors, Revenge, Target Goku, and Uncontrollable Power are his categories. This guy's passive is very nice, neat, and pretty cool. Ki +3, attack and defense of 180%, an additional 1 Ki per Ki sphere obtained, an additional super guaranteed, a crit chance and damage reduction of 26%, and attacks guaranteed to hit. On top of that, when attacking with 12 or more Ki, he gets 200% attack and defense, and when attacking with 18 or more Ki, he gets 260% attack. This is important because Broly is very heavily affected by support. When you see Broly doing these super high numbers, with a double multiplicative attack boost like this, support applies huge boosts to him. And when I'm talking support, we're talking 2-turn support, your standard support or other allies type of stuff. Really helps him out a lot. So when you see the big numbers from Broly and you look at yours and you wonder, why is mine only doing 30 million or 20 million? It's because support plays a huge role in that. When there's a superclass enemy or when there's another extreme class ally attacking the same turn, Ki +3, chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction 26%. Again, really good. Extreme class allies 2-turn boost for attack and defense of 26%, also really good. And defense of 260% when receiving an attack, all really good stuff. 2-turn support is really nice considering the Broly team does lack support, so giving it to him is really good. And with that damage reduction and crit chance, he has 52% crit and damage reduction fairly easily. Having an extreme class ally is not hard with Broly. Facing a superclass enemy is not hard with Broly. So you should be able to meet that requirement fairly straightforward. When there's a Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, Goku's family category enemy, he gets Ki +6 and guaranteed crits. And for the first 3 turns from his entry, he will have 26% damage reduction before attacking. And all allies attacking in a turn are Exploding Rage or Movie Bosses, and defense up of 200%. This is super important because what it means is Broly will have 78% damage reduction and a lot of raw defense when getting hit, which could enable him to be a first turn tank. It's only 3 turns, so it's really not there for him to be tanky the whole time. It's more that you don't feel at risk having him in your rotation for those first couple turns until you can establish some of the other Brolys, or have them do attacks, or have them build up, or have them do their thing that they need to do. When we look at him, look, he's got no build up, like absolutely 0 build up. He has AoE supers, his requirements are super easy, like I said, extreme class ally, super class enemy. He does big damage when you have the right kind of supports and things, really good damage, and not hard to do. I mean, having supports in that is not a very difficult system to run with. His biggest hindrance is that he does lack a little bit of scalability. So like if you want to take him into things like festival battles or some more longer ranging fights, he can still obviously take damage. And 52% damage reduction is good when you combine it with all of his defensive boosts in that, especially post super. But it's good, but it's also not enough to make him, able to handle everything. There will be certain bosses that definitely cause him damage. That is unavoidable. But Broly is good. Broly is very good. He's simple. He's back to doing what he does best, which is being defensively sound, whilst albeit being a big time, easy to use damage dealer. Whether that's for AoE events, even single target, he can do some good damage. There's minimal build-up requirements. There's minimal conditionals like attack down, defense down, things like that. And he's got enough crit, raw additionals and things to really just make him a big damage dealer. If you look at the Broly team, he's the second best damage dealer on that team. And that makes him really, really solid. So I think he's a good EZA overall. Definitely for sure. I think he's a really fun unit to use. Does a lot of really fantastic stuff altogether. When I look at Broly, the only real caveat is that he is now quite difficult to use for World Tournament. He has so much ki now that getting double 12 ki supers, which was kind of like the core component of Broly, is a bit difficult. But in that sense, you won't struggle to get additional supers. So really, it's not that big a deal. I think overall, he's really good. Love the super easy. I think they've made him function exactly the same way he would function. Very minimal risk on his part. A good cohesive unit, and ultimately works pretty well. I'm really happy with him. I'm happy with how he comes together. And honestly, I'm just happy that he is in a very usable state. And he fulfills exactly what this Broly team kind of needs. You know, if you imagine what you've got with the 2 tech Brolys now, the other strength Broly, this strength Broly, I think you've got enough to really make the team work nicely and to function really well. Int Broly's holding up really well as well, and the tech Broly's doing his thing. So I think overall, honestly, it's working out pretty nicely. For me at least, I think it's working out really, really good. So yeah, I'll say good super easy, great damage dealer, great utility, and ultimately just top-notch stuff. That's it from me. Bye.